Okay, so the annual ordering cost, as you can see there, is the number of orders multiplied by the cost for placing an order. And for you to determine the number of orders, remember we said that this is given by the demand, the annual demand over the quantities, the order size, and so forth. All right. So here I've endorsed the total annual cost equation, the total annual cost equation, where we are saying that total annual cost should be equal to the total holding cost and plus total ordering costs. All right, and this comes to this where we are saying the cost of I'm sorry, I occasionally get disturbed with my phone because I have to listen to my employers. They may call anytime. All right, so from this equation, you can see that there is a CH there. The CH stands for the cost of holding 1 unit, okay? Cost of holding 1 unit of inventory, 1 unit of inventory for 1 year. All right, the cost of holding 1 unit of inventory for 1 year. What about CO here? This is the cost of placing an order. Okay, of placing an order. So the cost of placing an order, all right, multiplied by the demand over the quantity. So this is what we have already been doing, okay, but it might be confusing as if you are looking at it this way, but this will help you to understand the total cost of inventory, right? That's the cost of holding or ordering inventory, holding and ordering inventory, or ordering and holding inventory. Okay, just remember this formula, because in the examination you're not going to be given the formula. You need to understand it. All right, but you can see that this is what we have been doing so far, and we have to continue to do it as far as we are studying this part of the syllabus. So let's attempt this question. Using the information we have used on the Janice example, let us use the EOQ formula to calculate the economic order quantity and then calculate the total inventory cost for this order quantity. All right, so here we'll be using the EOQ formula, but here we'll be using the TAC formula. And the TAC formula, I said you're not going to be given the formula in the examination, but the EOQ you're going to be given. So it's up to you now to brace up and face the challenge. All right. Okay, so did I include the the EOQ formula here in the notes? Oh, I didn't. Okay, anyway, that's fine. We have to write it here. Okay, so the EOQ is given by a larger square root 2COD over CH. Okay, 2COD over CH. Like I said, the CO stands for the cost of placing one order. CH is the cost of holding 1 unit of inventory in a given year of 1 year. So using the Janice example, let us reread the question once again. We can see that we have all the variables required to satisfy the demands of the formula. Okay, let me clean up the place. All right, So you can pause the video and reread the question and check the variables. Okay, for example, our D there, our D should be 40,000. All right, and what is our CO? The CO is 20. This is our CO, and the CH is given from the 10% there, but we did the computation here, and this is our CH, the $2.50. That's our CH. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? So the formula is done. We can then slot in the figures there. So we can say that this is equal to 2 multiplied by CO was $20 multiplied by 40. Okay, don't put these dollar signs in your formula. They're going to confuse you. Sorry, the 40 is the 40,000 units, not because it's a demand, it's in units. All right, and then CH, we computed it as 250. All right, that was $250. Right, so the dollar signs are going to cross each other there. So we are going to be left with 2 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 40,000 over 250. Remember, this is a bigger square root. Okay, and what is our amount there? We should arrive at 800 units as our EOQ. EOQ, 800 units. Right? So for the first part, we are done. What about the TAC? How are we going to compute the TAC? The TAC, ladies and gentlemen, we just have to use the formula which I have already spoken about here. So let us slot in the figures. All right, for the TAC. Let's start with, we can start either way, either for the holding costs, these ones. The holding costs, we are saying that the cost of placing an order in a year multiplied by average inventory. Okay, and average inventory is determined by Q over 2. And I say the Q is EOQ. So what was our EOQ? So this part, the EOQ, we determined it as 800 units, ladies and gentlemen, 800 units. So we just say 800 units divided by 2 multiplied by the cost of holding inventory, the cost of holding an item of inventory. Remember, we say that we are starting with the part, the CH. CH is the cost of holding 1 unit of inventory. So how much was the CH? The CH was $2.50 from our computation. Please have a good memory for you to master these figures. So that's the cost of holding inventory. So that's we're going to have 800 over 2, that's 400 multiplied by $2.50, and this should lead us to $1,000. So the first part, the holding cost, we are done. Let us now move to the cost of ordering, the ordering cost. Okay, that's the cost of placing an order multiplied by demand over quantity. Demand over quantity simply gives us the number of orders, okay, the number of orders which can be made. So the demand was 40,000 from the question, and the quantity according to the EOQ was 800. So we are simply saying 800 over the sorry. It's actually demand over quantity, right? And the quantity, I'm saying that the quantity is the EOQ. The demand was 40,000. right? And the quantity is the EOQ, which is 800. Okay, so this should give us 50. So we are going to make 50 orders. Okay, cross check. Okay, 400 over 8, that's 50, right? So 50 multiplied by the cost of placing one order. And the question was saying that the cost of placing one order was $20. Read the question if you're confused. So you can see that again, we are going to get $1,000. So the total cost of, I mean, making of the total cost of inventory, which is the tag, is equal to 1,000 plus 1,000, which is equal to 2,000. Very easy, isn't it? That's very easy. Okay, I'm sorry, my whiteboard is clumsy, it's not clean, but I'm saying you just need to grasp the concept. All right, examiners are not going to give you any marks for clean work. Okay, they are very patient. They're going to mark you correct if you're doing your things with more precision and knowledge. All right. Obviously, we want you to be professional people, so you need to be neat as well. All right. So we have been dealing with situations where there were no discounts, but in real life, discounts are going to be there. So what happens if discounts are going to be involved? The first thing you have to do is to compute the EOQ, ignoring the discount. Then, if the EOQ is below the quantity which must be ordered to obtain discount, calculate total annual inventory costs. Then recalculate total annual inventory costs using the order size required to just obtain the discount. 4. Compare the cost of step 2 and 3 with the saving